May 1st, Thursday.
Next station stop is Garden.
Okay, so now I'm going to London to kick off my bus journey from London to Paris, but I am in Leeds because I live in Leeds, so I have to get my own way to London before catching the bus. So the closest station is Crossgate, so normally I would take the train from Crossgate to Leeds, then Leeds to London King's Cross, but what I work out based on the transfer and also the fare of the train ticket, it's in the opposite direction. So from Crossgate I would go to Selby, then change from Selby all the way to London King's Cross. So now I've boarded the train, which is a couple of minutes late from Crossgate. Then I will go to Selby to change the train from Selby all the way down to London King's Cross. So it's now 14 minutes to 4 p.m. I already got on the train from West Selby to London King's Cross. So just now the train from Crossgate to Selby eventually arrived 13 minutes late, but fortunately, I mean, although I have fewer transfer time, but that does not affect me to connect on this train operated by Hull train from Selby to London King's Cross. So just now from Crossgate to Selby is by Northern, which is a bit of a delay, but then from Selby here to London King's Cross is operated by Hull train, which should arrive in London, as in London King's Cross, in approximately 2 hours time. So yes, from Crossgate to London King's Cross you could do either via Leeds. Or what I'm doing right now, it's via Selby to London King's Cross. For the code from London to Paris, and from St Pancras, King's Cross St Pancras, you would take the Victoria line from King's Cross St Pancras to London Victoria. So it's now 4 minutes to 7:30 to the scheduled departure from London to Paris. I already boarded the FlixBus N700 at London Victoria. It's a bit of a walking distance between the underground and the coach station, but the staff were kind of helpful to guide you to the correct gate number. For this bus to Paris, will be departed at gate 19, and my seat today is 12D, which is a window seat. Also the third row from the rear door, as you can see. Yeah. So basically, the journey tonight from London to Paris is gonna be quite full. As you can probably hear, there are a mix of British and also French passengers on board. Unlike me, the only Asian, Chinese, Hong Konger as well. So before I board the bus, the staff with the orange shirt down there scanned my QR code boarding pass, and also since we're traveling internationally from the UK to France, also scanned checked my passport to see its validity, and now I'm good to go. So here I am at London Victoria, going to Paris Bercy Seine on, probably pronounced correctly in French, on board FlixBus N700 at London Victoria, gate number 19. has just departed. A couple of minutes late, but let's go through the seat features as we are traveling from London to Paris. So each seat you get a tray table. You cannot move it back and forth, and you also can't pull it up. But you can put like small items like my water bottle here or here. Here might be better. Handrail as well, just in case of any big movement of the bus, and then a small coat for every seat. In terms of the USB port or the universal power socket, I'm not sure where mine's one are at. It seems I don't have a power bank, but still, I mean, not a big issue, but it's still an issue. But thankfully, I have my neighbor seat on 12C, which is the aisle seat next to me, which is a good thing. So let's see how it goes throughout the 9-ish hour journey from London to Paris. So it's now 3 minutes to 10, and we have just cleared immigration at Dover. So we need to get down the bus, enter a small building to go through the passport control by the French officer. So he basically gave them the passport, and then they just do their work and then return the passport back to you. Then you hop back to the bus. So I believe we are going to one of the port in Dover to be transferred to the overnight ferry from Dover here in England, the UK, to through the English Channel all the way through to Calais, La France. Now that we've cleared immigration, and the driver told us we have an hour of a rest break around here, so let's show you guys around the port of Dover. So basically whatever buses, caravans, cars, whatever vehicles you have, all stop here for a break, and most people will head inside, which I will do later, to have some refreshments, whatever you have. As you can see, I might save, you know what, I'm not gonna spend anything here. I want to save some penny to go eat and drink later when we arrive in Paris the next morning. And just to let you know, it's the UK is an hour behind of France, so right now it's 7 minutes past 10 in the UK, which is 7 minutes past 11 in France. So it's now 21 minutes to 12 a.m. in the UK, which is 21 minutes to 1 a.m. in France. And you might wonder why we are waiting in Port of Dover for so long. Like the driver said, an hour, but it ended up like an hour and a half, because you need to be, in order to be transferred to the ferry. So as you can see, probably not only buses, but also vans, all sorts of vehicles as well. So it does take a bit of time for every vehicle to get on board via ferry from here Dover over the English Channel to Calais in France. Enter the ferry, different vehicles will go to different areas. Like buses have buses, vans have fans as well. So it's now 7 minutes to 12 a.m. midnight here in Dover, the UK, which is 7 minutes to 1 a.m. in France, thanks to the 1 hour time difference. We have just started cruising from Dover to Calais on this section of the journey on a ferry. You know what? It's more like a cruise because this is the main area where you would get the guest service for customer service. Then further up there you get the kids zone, and also if you want, okay, some people block behind, there is a food market where you want to buy some groceries if you need, but probably I don't need because you want to save some money when you arrive in France. Up there you get an ATM machine, a coffee machine as well for your need if you want to draw some euro, or actually in the guest service there you can also request for some cash in euro. Yeah, and also there, as you can see, there is an outside deck, but it's not open at the moment. For shop, there are some duty-free shop, and once you exit there, head upstairs, there is, I believe, a quiet lounge area, but since I don't think I can, really sleep for this, if I'm correct, based on the lady over there told me, an hour and a half, I believe, from Dover here to Calais. I would just, just chill around here while charging my phone. This is the good thing on the ferry compared to FlixBus. At least you get not only USB port, but also universal power socket to charge your devices like your phone, your laptop, or whatsoever. So yeah, that's me on the cruise on the ferry from Dover here in the UK, England, crossing the English Channel, which will arrive in Calais in France with the 1 hour time difference. So after an hour and a half of cruising, we have already arrived at Calais. That means we are already in mainland France. So now we are, just how we enter the ferry. Each van, vehicle, whatsoever, like bus for example, leaving the ferry one by one. So I also forgot to mention, in the ferry you also get a kids zone, and the outdoor area and duty-free shop eventually open at some time during the cruise, not exactly at the beginning. So now here we are, we have already arrived in Calais, France. Good morning everyone. It's now 6 a.m. In France, which is 5 a.m. in the UK. I mean, who cares the UK now? We are about to arrive in Paris, so let's conclude this cross-country journey from London. So I begin my journey, if from London to take the underground from King's Cross and Pancras to Victoria. It is a bit of a walk between the underground station and the coach station too. If you do so, be sure to make some time. It's a bit hard to find the correct gate number for the coach, but if you do pay a bit of attention at all, ask the kindly staff, they will be kind enough to help you. onboard the bus, the seat itself, it's okay, but unfortunately on my row 12 there are no USB port or universal power socket, which is not that good. Not until on board the ferry from Dover to Calais, there are an array of not only universal power socket, USB port, all sorts of that kind of stuff as well, which is amazing. So does the Wi-Fi, the car stuff as well. Lots of seating options as well. The only thing is we don't know even the ferry has already departed. Like, it would be great if there are some live updates throughout the journey so that we are informed of how it goes, kind of stuff. But all in all, for less than £30, yes, for less than £30, around 9.5 hour journey from London to Paris, that's an interesting experience. If you ask me, will I do it again? Maybe not, but it's a memorable experience. So that's a wrap of this cross day video from yesterday, May 1st, Thursday, on board this FlixBus N700 from London Victoria to Paris Bercy, Seine, with crossing the 1 hour time difference, which again France is an hour ahead of the UK. So that's the end of this video as we are approaching Paris. But not only give a like to this video and subscribe to this channel and follow my Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter, so you guys won't miss out my 1 day kind of pack journey here in Paris. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Merci beaucoup, merci les France.